My next Patreon question is pretty much an extension of one I did a few months ago, while I compared the Captain Underpants and Inspector Gadget movies, and it comes from Sonia. Which is better, Captain Underpants or Inspector Gadget? Both franchises are about a dim-witted, bumbling hero with kid sidekicks who ultimately are the ones who end up saving the day. While both of these properties originated in different mediums, they have certainly managed to blossom in the many ways they've been adapted. I have an affection for both due to my enjoyment of them during my childhood, but which do I prefer? I'm actually going to say Captain Underpants. The Underpants-wearing superhero began life in the pages of Dave Pilkey's books, and they were delightful. I loved reading them as a child, and the humor still holds up. At first glance, they seem juvenile, and yet there are good messages underneath, poking fun at the school system and the frequent need to have students conform. The premise of two boys hypnotizing their school principal to become a superhero is a clever one, and Pilkey takes full advantage of the concept. He even plays around with the book format by having the illustrations interact with the words, and Flipperama was especially inspired, even if it did lead to page ripping a few times. Harold and George make for likable heroes, and it's funny seeing them deal with Captain Underpants launching into battle. There is a whimsical quality to the books, and how they're able to take toilet humor and make it strangely sophisticated. There was, of course, the movie a few years ago, which did a very good job of adapting the writing and look of the book series into a fully animated film. DreamWorks then produced an animated series for Netflix, and while it does not directly adapt the book stories, the episodes are still creative and very funny. The Epic Tales of Captain Underpants has a lot of layers in the writing and continues to have the fourth wall breaking that is a major part of the books. It's great to see Captain Underpants remain so cherished with the current generation. You could argue my nostalgia is why I like the original Inspector Gadget series, but it really is a good idea for a detective. Him having all these contraptions that he can use at will leads to a lot of inventive scenes in each episode. There's certainly a formula to the episodes, with Gadget attempting to stop Mad, while Penny and Brain try to aid him. However, Gadget's buffoonery leads to many hilarious interactions he has with Mad agents, Brain in disguise, and people who get caught in the crosshairs. Don Adams was a particularly good choice to provide the voice for Gadget. Penny, for the most part, serves as wish fulfillment for the audience, and it's fun seeing the various ways she uses her computer book. Even though Dr. Claw is in the shadows, he still makes for a solid villain. One thing I especially want to praise in the original animated series is the music. The theme song, written by Shuki Levy and Haim Saban, has earned its place as one of the catchiest cartoon show themes. They even wrote specific themes for Brain, Mad, and Penny that are memorable in their own right. I haven't explored every part of the Inspector Gadget franchise, but I'm familiar with a couple of them. I did watch Gadget Boy when I was a child, a spin-off centered on a younger Gadget-filled detective. It's been decades since I last gave the show a look, though. I watched the live-action movie with Matthew Broderick countless times on video, and I still have a fondness for it, as I've already said many, many times, and I assume you're sick of hearing me talk about it. I've also seen the direct-to-video sequel, Inspector Gadget 2, which, well, I'll just be polite and say I'm not a fan. I know there was also the animated series, Gadget and the Gadgetinis, and a computer animated series that aired in 2015, but I've not seen either. It was officially announced that Disney will be making a new live-action Inspector Gadget movie, which I'm going to guess is unrelated to the earlier films they produced. Will it be theatrical or on Disney+? They have not said anything yet, but the latter makes more sense to me. I'm certainly looking forward to it, though. But now, let me know which of these two properties you prefer, and thank you for the question, Sonia.